Mm-hmm. Yeah. So the question is, what is the significance, or what do we think the significance is of those beautiful heart-shaped motifs that you see all throughout the golden treasures of the Bactrian hoard? And it's a great question, because while as a true romantic myself, I say, of course, they're Valentine's hearts, right? They're in love with culture. Another bunch of my colleagues who are a little less romantic, they say they're fig leaves or they're horse hooves. Obviously, we don't know. You know, the thing that's fabulous about having an exhibition like this here in San Francisco is that you get to see the artifacts yourself, right? These things have been in boxes for 2 decades, right? They have been hidden. Scholars have forgotten about them. It's so exciting to see these objects. We don't know what they are. They're for us to see as if they're newly excavated. So it's really exciting. In November, there's going to be a conference at University of California, Berkeley on the 14th and 15th. We're going to be talking about all these things. Guess what? We don't know the dates of things. We don't know the significance of things. It's like this is a whole new tablet, and we're really excited about it.
You will make this the last question.
All right.
In your experience, is there another example in ancient art in which ordinary people have preserved their patrimony at risk of life and limb and torture? That's one question. And the second question is, how is it that the nomadic peoples, which we think of today as being relatively poor, had this gold-related royalty of their own era?
Okay, let me answer the first question, which is, you know, do people around, are they as intent on saving their cultural heritage as the Afghans are? It's also a great question. I think one of the things that we're seeing in the 21st century, which I find really incredible and wonderful as an anthropologist and as a scholar of the world, is to see people around the world who are becoming more and more engaged with their own cultural heritage. I've seen this in Peru, where the Peruvians are becoming incredibly proud and aware of their own background. In China, where people are becoming aware of their background and looking at these ancient artifacts, and rather than digging them up and selling them, they're taking them and being very proud of them and putting them on display. Local museums are popping up all over the world. I was recently in Bulgaria, where I was absolutely astonished that after being part of the Soviet sphere, the Bulgarians are becoming so proud of their past that local museums and villages, they have waiting lines of people, villagers, going around the corner waiting to get into those museums. So I think it's a very positive story about our world here in the 21st century. You know, we have a lot of problems. We've got climate change, we've got economic problems, we've got overpopulation, we've got a lot of things, but you know, to think that we're beginning to understand about our own past, that's really important. That gives me optimism about the future for my kids, for your kids, that we will use the past to help us better understand and take care of the world as we move into the future. Well, let's just leave it at that. And I hope that you have a chance to go down and see the show again. Maybe you'll see it in different eyes now. You'll look at these objects and you'll say, I'm really lucky to see these objects that were saved, because if they hadn't saved them, I wouldn't be seeing them. So thank you and enjoy the show.